Maria!
Please, Shadow. I need your help. Everyone's fate depends on you.
Maria!
Well, welcome back everybody, let's play Shadow the Hedgehog. And it's showing screens that are almost as bad as Sonic 06, except you just don't see as many of them. Finally.
Maria.
Shadow, look! Up there!
Huh? What is that?
It's the comet.
Once every 50 years, that black comet passes by this planet. Oh, do you think those black creatures are somehow connected with that comet?
Black comet.
Shadow, what's wrong?
I think you're right. I feel it. They're up there. That's where the answers are. I've got to get to that comet.
Shadow, you really should read the newspaper. It talked a lot about that, and I just dropped some frames. Wonderful. Anyways, time to finish up the hero story, or full-on hero story. Final Haunt. I don't remember what this level is, actually. Alright, so I think I just wasted a ton of time.
They're everywhere.
Because what I accidentally did was...
Time to make the big boss man responsible for this invasion. Step up and flip.
This is actually my second playthrough of the level. Unsurprisingly. And it turns out what I did, I think, is... For the evil mission, you destroy lots of, you have to destroy lots of... Or not destroy, but you have to hit lots of switches, and supposedly hitting those switches is bad for the good mission. And I think I accidentally hit one of those said switches, and I think that actually completely disabled me from completing the hero mission. So that means I have to restart. As fun as that is. At least I won't be wasting as much. I hate this gun so much. I won't be wasting so much time in the in this run through of your level. I hate this gun so much. I'm just shooting him point blank. I'm not doing crap. Of course, the gun that guy had is even worse. Okay, sure, whatever. I'll leave you alone. This level also makes a lot of you. I don't like this level in general.
Alright, Shadow, you know what to do. Nice job, Shadow.
Now, Chaos Control's quite fun to use here, I find. And I was stuck in midair. But, unfortunately, oh god, this level makes heavy use of what I like to call the sucker gun. This is a gun that simply, as the name implies, sucks things up. This is also used to suck open doors in rather odd fashions. Not doors, sections of the wall, because that's even more normal. And I believe that I'm going to have to make use of it right now, actually. That guy just dropped, I think.
Shadow, try going up.
Not very fond of it. But it is necessary to use. Unless you just get really lucky or are really good with planning when to use your chaos controls. Yeah, I can suck my enemies like that too. Unless you're just really good at deciding when to use your chaos control you are going to have to switch between whatever weapon it is that you want to use and the shotgun. Then for this level, as such of a pain as that will be. Now where do I get up? This guy just seems to respawn, by the way. So actually, if you're patient enough, you just sit here and keep killing him. Build up some good karma. Just good chaos control. Sonic, stop killing enemies. It's for me to do.
Nice job, Shadow.
Well, at least he lets me take his credit. Just steal his kill. I get told I did a nice job. Oh. Fortunately, there are lots of enemies for you to take on, so it's easy to... I don't think there are any non-alien enemies here, actually. Non-black arm enemies in this level.
Behold the ultimate power.
So... Oh god. If that hit one of the switches.
Detected our comet's presence. Activate the comet and keep the comet safe from attacks.
No. Why would I suddenly turn now? Unless I was trying to get month endings, in which case I would totally do that. And I will at one point, actually. But not yet. I'll be doing that on my next playthrough. Just gonna run on through here. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna run on through here. What I like to do here is I kill all the enemies, so that I get lots of karma. I can just chaos control my way through the level. Because there are so many enemies to kill. My god, stop making that sound! Whoa, don't fall. Do be careful about not being knocked off into the abyss on these big bridge-like areas. As it's happened to me a number of times in this level already. Sniped.
Yeah, smash 'em up.
It's dull. So much ammo. Yes, I love the sound those things make.
Yo, try going down here.
Alright, destroying any of the environment, despite it being all Black Arms stuff, will give you negative karma.
Yahoo!
Will give you evil points and fill your evil meter, which will be quite nice for Chaos Blast. But, like I said, it'll fill your evil meter, so it'll be... and it'll give you evil points, so if you're going for a decent grade, you won't want it. And that did not do anything for me. It sucked. Go, Shadow. Of course, this thing's completely useless, just jump on down.
Watch your step. Take a look below.
I like how you get to see Shadow's little
It's dangerous
sigil
up ahead.
thing,
Watch your back.
sigil, whatever, a couple times throughout this level. I think it's actually supposed to be like a Black Arms emblem or whatever, but because this game I associate more with Shadow, because it's used more in the context of him. So don't hit any of those switches.
Off the path we need to follow.
Yeah, exactly that. So never touch any of them. I just recently made that mistake, and I believe that was the reason I was not able to complete the level. At least I hope it was, because if it wasn't, I have no idea what I'm going to have to do. Hey. Just appears my camera isn't.
Hey, not bad.
Ammo. See if I can just find some more enemies to kill so I can cast control my way out of here, because I don't want to have to pick up that shotgun and then kind of switch between using and keep switching between this gun and that. Boom. That had nothing useful in it, as it always will when you're on your first playthrough. The more playthroughs we do, the more awesome stuff we'll have inside of it.
We might be able to pull something out of this different colored wall.
Oh darn. Alright. Hello. Actually, bring this up here. No, Shadow, the entire point of dropping something is to not pick it right back up again. Usually. Pick up the one I actually want. Just because of how using weapons works in this, I seriously don't like how it makes you use the shotgun in various places. It wouldn't be as bad if it was just in one place where you only had to use it once, like the first time. But because of how many times you end up having to use it in so many areas, it's a bit of a pain. Like this area is the worst probably because you have to use it 4 times in a row. So if you want to keep your weapon, you just have to constantly switch between the two. It's kind of funny how it sucks up enemies and stuff too, but still suck your weapon in general. No, it is pretty fun when enemies try to use the weapon on you and they just suck you in, so you can shoot them in the face. Move! Wow.
Don't waste time shooting at the black creatures with shields. Take them out using homing attacks.
Yes. More bullets. So much bullet. Or whatever it is that these things shoot. Simple platforming. Yeah, so close to chaos control. Saying I can just be done with this level considering I've been in it for a little over half an hour now total. Give me more ammo. Very nice. Not do much for me at all. Awesome. And then of course I need this thing again. Die. Even more ammo. Pretty sure it caps out at number 99. I don't think I've ever gone the cap though. I don't think so, at least. It's like you pointed that out enough times. You figured that out by now. These big panels can be sucked out. Because whenever I see a different colored panel on a wall, my first instinct is, hey, I should suck that out using some weird vacuum cleaner. Where'd that guy go? Did he die? Camera? Yeah, he did. Camera's far from cooperative in this level. In the game in general, but particularly here because of how it can lead you to your death in a couple places because you won't be able to see enemies that will knock you into bottomless pits. Particularly right here, actually.
Yeah, smash 'em up. Shadow, try going up.
Like, my previous playthrough of the level, because the camera won't move right here, I got knocked into, because I wasn't sure what to do there, because I couldn't move. I ended up being knocked into the bottomless pit by a big ship that comes up behind you and starts shooting at me. This big thing up here. Why? What the? What the hell?
Not here.
The light dash only worked on one of the rings.
Don't waste time shooting at the black creatures with shields.
Shut up.
Take them out using homing attacks.
I actually teleported to a different place that time. Fine, semi-munition. Well, that was wonderful. You know, the biggest complaint that I've heard about this game, the game not loading as fast as you can actually play it. So that you'd have things like falling through the floor. I've never encountered. Of course, that just leads me to think that maybe it's because I suck too much and I can't get the levels quickly enough for that to happen. But I have all the complaints that I would have for this game. They never really seem to match up with the ones that everyone else has. Because I definitely have my own fair bit of complaints for this game. I still don't consider it a terrible game, or at least not one that I'd never be willing to play. But alright, so I can just skip through this part now. Cool. Or maybe not.
Hey, not bad.
Hey. Struck. I think it's so weird. It's nice that I can float when shooting though. Especially when it's completely limitless and useless weapon like that, so you can just float indefinitely. I'm just going to I'm bringing to that one section that I want to skip. There we go. Goodbye.
Behold the ultimate power.
Don't have to deal with that anymore. Because I was over a big gap, I got lots of free distance too. And I believe this is the second last. That's the third last. I actually skipped a couple checkpoints. I got so many cast controls in the last my first run through of the place. I skipped. Actually, I think I only skipped two of them, but do not touch the switches. No white. Okay.
Guess we'll just have to follow him.
Yes, it's totally a great idea to follow holograms of your enemy. Guess it could never be a trap.
Hey, not bad.
Of course, Slot raises the point of we don't really have anything else to do anyways, so. Oh, so that, those two big guys are actually supposed to drop down, huh? Because I always had, because on my first run through that, the big guys would just stay up there. So what would happen would be that, okay, I'm getting tons of extra distance. That's awesome.
Great. Like we needed another. What is it, Shadow? Is there a shield in the way? Must be linked to a switch somewhere back along the way we came.
How? What? Shit. Okay. After an hour of recording, I have almost finished recording the first episode of this session.
Linked to a switch somewhere back along the way we came.
And Black Doom was right in front of us. Interesting.
So we meet at last, Black Doom. You're the one responsible for all this villainy.
So there was a purple emerald here for some reason. Whatever. Man, this recording is going to take up so much space on my hard drive. Well, this is a nice silence.
You've done well, Shadow. I'm very impressed you made it this far.
What's with all the jewelry, my dude?
Your rule ends here, and it ends now.
So
Okay.
you're behind all this. Like it or not, the game's over.
Fools. The Black Arms are more than superior. We are perfect.
Well, stop being all Nazi on us.
You really think you have any real chance of defeating us?
It's you who should be scared, Black Doom. I made a promise to Maria to save the planet she loved so much. And I will.
Then get ready to die. Let me show you the ultimate power in the universe. Now I will show you just how pitiful your inferior life forms
Alright, sure, I'll let myself get killed by some dude in a robe.
Let's end this once and for all.
Okay, I already heard it. Cool. I don't even remember.
Work on his body. Aim for a weak point.
What do you mean the work on his body? I just attacked his body. You mean his eye? He just kind of jumps around. He floats around. No. Oh.
If you can get up high enough, you can hit him with a homing attack.
Which is not difficult at all. So it turns out Black Doom's apparently some ethereal thing, able to do this. Okay. That was solved by the simple action of going behind something. As most attacks by bosses are. No.
When he throws meteors, make sure to get out of the way.
Really? Thought it was a good idea to get it hit in the face with meteors. No, the main thing is he just takes a little damage. Shut up. You may want to stop getting hit in the face, you know. Oh. Okay. Cool. Actually, I shouldn't be impressed that I didn't actually just... Seriously, Sonic? I'm not a tard. Oh no, why? Whoa. Okay. That wasn't very swift considering I had to loop around, but whatever. I like how it just doesn't move at all and then just says ugh. No.
Using our speed, avoiding that disc attack by dodging
Ouch.
inside is a snap.
Seriously. Get back on the ground, dude. I liked you better when you were there. So you just pummel your face. Just like that. It was so much easier. They were simpler times.
It looks like there's a pattern to his teleportation. Go and show him
Darn it.
who's boss.
Yeah. You see, you only lose 10 rings at a time. I don't like how you go straight through enemies in like any video game the instant that they start to fade. Like, even though they're still visible, they're not intangible. And they're completely intangible. That's how it always seems to work. It's really annoying. It's on the ground again. It's cool. I don't like how up and down moves works with the camera in this game. Oh, what? Because it pretty much just moves the camera further and closer to from you. Darn it. It's just boring and long. It's not a particularly hard fight at all. I was actually pretty disappointed when I first did this fight. Whoa. No, why are there so many? Okay, sure. That was a terrible idea. Well, Sonic's all super looking. Look at that. Boom! What kind of punch was that? Dude, that was awesome. Oh, you suck. You don't just suddenly become intangible like that. That's just bad manners, even for a video game boss. Whoa, camera. Whoa! Why did I stick to the wall? Why am I suddenly... My ring just disappeared for some reason, so... No. Had I actually not wasted that cast control, it probably would have been pretty useful. Because I could have done a good deal of damage to him. Oh, come on. I managed to bounce off of him, but don't let me hurt him. Boom. What kind of punch? How many copies can the dude make of himself? Darn it. I don't like how successive homing attacks work in this game, because you mash... Because you can go a lot faster than just slowly tapping X, but if you mash it... then you'll usually go over your enemy, because you bounce... Because how you bounce up above them afterwards. So, come on. So long, you just do no damage to him. So after this, you get to see the first of this game's 10 incredibly cheesy endings. Or you could just not do a homing attack, actually. That seems to be the best idea. If he's on the ground, at least. It's probably gonna go up in the air right here. It's going to suck, but... yeah, it went in the air. Very nice. God, man. Oh god, no. Okay, I'm gone now. Can you not shoot my face? Hey, what? Why'd I fall straight down? I'm getting really tired of your crap, man. At least there are, like, handrails on this battlefield. That's really nice courtesy. All video game bosses should do that. Just install handrails on their battlefields.
This is not over.
Yeah, say that as you're dying. Sure. How'd I do? Okay. More
Maria
emeralds.
loved this planet.
Oh yeah, you always get the red emerald
Not let you
from the
destroy
final
it.
boss. And Black Doom pursues down the red emerald. And an E. Sure, I did take quite a while. This is gonna be a long episode, I think. Whatever. I mean, yeah, it's time for a really cheesy ending. All of them are, for the most part.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds.
Shadow. This isn't over yet. The Black Arms will rise again.
Let's do this! I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, and I made a promise that I intend to keep. With the power of these emeralds, Black Doom and his army are finished.
Yep,
This
sorry.
is
I
who
make
I
weird sounds when I
am.
yawn. Couldn't you even finish the fanfare before you cut to the credits? Okay. Okay, yeah. You heard the music. Alright, so yes, unlock G.U.N, the suckiest extra weapon you can get. But that is it for this episode of Let's Play Shadow the Hedgehog. Next episode, we will start on a new story, and we will, oh yes, they also have a name for every single possible combination that you can do of levels. There is a name for it. If you get every single one, because you're a complete idiot, that's all I can say, you actually get a developer video. Hooray! You know, so select any of these and watch all the cutscenes in a row, because some people might actually want to do that. I guess. I don't like watching cutscenes in this game. But yes, next episode we will get the ending that is the second from the bottom. Very different ending. It's interesting how the second from the top and bottom vary so much from the top and bottom most endings. But anyways, you'll see that next time, sometime later, whenever I actually finish that. So next time we'll start off, maybe, I guess we'll start off another level, or something. We're just gonna start off another playthrough. Alright, see ya, buddy. See ya. I'm just gonna shut up. Goodbye.